Why even create a reality where even evil was even possible? Why even mess with this stuff, right? Again, to get to the origin question. I think French philosopher and mathematician Blaise Pascal is super useful when it comes to this. Pascal came up with something in the 1600s called the three possible worlds corollary. That logically, there's only three possible realities that God can create. Why? One, a world with all light, all good. Everything's great. This is Eden. Everything's perfect. There's no evil. It's harmony. Here's the problem. So what's the point of faith? Do we have any reason to doubt God? And if we don't have any reason to doubt God, and he's right in front of our faces all the time, do we even have a choice whether or not to love him? So for those of you who are married or aspire to be married someday, do you want your spouse to love you because they have to? Or because they have the option not to and therefore choose to do so? You see how that works? So if there's a world of all light, where's the choice? And if you don't have choice, do you even have love? And after all, this was Eden, guys. And we rejected it. Possible world number 2, a world of all darkness. There's no goodness anywhere. Well, the problems here are obvious. What's the point of faith here? And do we have any reason for hope? Would we have any reason to believe that he is good and he is loving and he means for our best? Would that passage I read at the beginning out of Revelation 21 have any meaning whatsoever? I think we live in the third possible world. It's a mix of light and dark. This is the gray world. As Pascal wrote, there's enough light for those who only desire to see, and enough obscurity for those who have a contrary disposition. This is what we talked about last week. My argument is original sin wasn't Eve biting the apple or the pomegranate. Original sin was Adam standing there doing nothing. And then Eve accepting the temptation because I think the serpent just gave her an excuse to do what she wanted to do all along. That there's a gray world. We live in a mix of the light and the dark. And like Pascal said, there's plenty of light, plenty of hope, plenty of goodness. Right? That little baby bouncing on mom's knee back there is an example of that. There's plenty of goodness and grace for us to go, yes, he is good and he is faithful. But there's enough darkness for us who kind of want to see him as the mean dad in heaven anyway.